So I just finished in Sainsbury's there, and I saw that Hadouken IPA. You know me, guys, a big Street Fighter 2 fan, so it'd be rude not to, wouldn't it, guys? Back to OGDuffy Towers, give that a taste test. Oh yes. Welcome, this is OGDuffy Eats, and when I saw this can in Sainsbury's, I had to buy it. I'm a massive video game fan, and of course, a beer called Hadouken. Who am I to say no? Oh yes indeed. For those that know, it's synonymous with Street Fighter 2 in particular, and all the other spin-offs since. Yes, Rye and Ken amongst others would make that special move, the Hadouken move, and from there would blast that fireball across the screen. But the question is this: is Hadouken 6.2% strength IPA beer any good? Or does it pack a real punch? Excuse the pun, but I'll get my coat. Before we get to that all-important taste test, we are going to have a go here on Street Fighter 2, The World Warrior, and I'm going to be Ryu, just so you guys can hear the Hadouken sound for yourself, so you can reminisce and we can all recall together how Tiny Rebel come up with this beer, which I hope to be very good. Right, so that's the normal thing. Right, ready? Oh, I'm not done it yet. No. There was one. Hadouken, it's there. So now we know what we're talking about. It is that magical fireball that we come to know so much from these great characters that Rye and Ken. There you go. Took some great timing to do that move, but we've done it, guys. So that is what Hadouken is all about. Now let's get to that all-important taste test. Video games aside now, guys, because we're getting to the important stuff. Oh yes, the Hadouken 6.2 ABV Tiny Rebel Beer. Now before I crack this open, let's just read and see if it references anything to do with that Street Fighter 2 game. We're on a mission to bring you good times with a hint of beer. We do this by creating brands that will capture your imagination and defy your senses. When we're not making awesome beer, we're busy brewing up plans to better our people, community and the planet. That's a shame. There's no reference there to Street Fighter or Street Fighter 2. I'm guessing that's probably because of licensing with Capcom, etc. But I love Street Fighter, and Street Fighter 2 in particular. I spent a lot of my youth on that game. But anyway, guys, as I say, at 6.2%, this isn't a beer to be taken lightly. I've already used the does it pack a punch phrase, but hey ho, it is what it is. Let's go. Right. No real psh, which is not a bad thing. Got my glass. Let's pour it up. What sort of colour we're getting there. Okay, looks got a slight haziness to it. Okay, so this is as close as I'm going to get to a Street Fighter beer. Tiny Rebel, have you pulled this one off? Oh. Wasn't cheap actually. I mean, there was the offer. There was 3 for the price of 4, but I've got just the one. Now, looking at that, I don't know how well the camera's picking that up, but as you can see there, it's very hazy, not at all clear. But hey, it's an IPA. They aren't always clear. Some are, some are not. Smell-wise, that is actually really pleasant. It's got that IPA hoppy smell. Got a little tang of something sort of sweet in there, almost fruity. Going to be an interesting one, this. So, all important, let's dive in. It's not got a kick like a throaty burn or anything like that. It's quite a pleasant beer. It goes down quite well, And at 6.2%, it's not actually tasting 6.2% beer, which is probably a bad thing because you could get in a lot of trouble if you drunk a few. But no, I think this is the first time, no, it won't be the first time I've had a Tiny Rebel beer. No, a little micropub near me used to have Tiny Rebel in it, I'm sure. Anyway, yeah. Okay, all in all, not bad. In fact, it's I go as far as saying it's rather pleasant. Hasn't got any nasty tangs or twangs to it afterwards or anything like that. But it's very, very nice indeed. Would I buy it again? Now this is the question, because as you can see there, guys, you know, it's not a cheap beer. When I was in Sainsbury's there and I showed you the prices, I know they had that offering, if you know, 3 for the price of 4 or whatever, but you know, it's still an expensive beer. I think a lot of the problem is with these IPAs in particular now, the UK government are taxing based on the strength of the beer. So as that one is 6.2 there, obviously it gets taxed higher than your average sort of lagers, etc. But all in all, I really enjoyed it. It's nice, it's nice. I've still got a little bit there to go. I love the reference to Street Fighter. I think that's amazing, that's brilliant. I love it when these sort of IPA companies and individual beer companies do that sort of thing. It pleases me greatly. Now, that is it from OGDuffy Eats. If you don't already do so, hit that subscribe button. But comment, guys. Do you think they're just brandishing the Hadouken name to get some sales from us retro game fans? Or do you think it's a genuinely nice beer if you've had it? Let me know in the comments, and any other suggestions for great beers that you've had that you think I might enjoy, or maybe I won't enjoy them. I don't know. But do drop in the comments and hit that like button, guys. Anyway, there's only one thing left for it. This beer, my friends, is for you. Stay safe, look after yourselves, and I'll see you on the next one. Laters.